Someone help!
These are human lives! That says wrong! They have families, children! They're our friends and we're watching them!
Not subscribe.
Kaizoku.
Patreon. This video is sponsored by Card Market, Europe's largest online marketplace for trading card games. We have our OP06 SAKAZUKI Deck Breakdown. If you guys have been playing this game as of recently, you already know how his deck works. It's not too much different in OP06, but in case you're new to the game, OP06 is your starting point. Sakazuki basically is a kind of like good stuff deck. The deck revolves around every card providing you a bunch of value, whether it's playing weenies out to search for other cards to play on later turns, cards that reduce costs of your opponent's characters for you to remove them easily, a plethora of removal options that also come with bodies that can attack, and a busted leader ability that lets you cycle a card every turn so that you can, what was that statistic? Something like you see 70% of your deck every game when you play Sakazuki. So with that in mind, here is the leader card. Sakazuki is a blue-black dual color leader with 5000 power and 4 starting life. His leader ability reads, activate main. Once per turn, you may discard one card, draw one card. When attacking, give it to one of your opponent's -1 cost. As you can see, his leader effect is not locked to any card type, card color, any archetypes or anything like that. You can just cycle a card every turn for free and you have access to -1 cost when you attack, which really synergizes with a lot of cards in your deck. Actually, both effects synergize with your deck, both filling your discard with cards that you cycle and also reducing the cost of cards to make it easier to kill. And the good thing is, if you have a Sakazuki deck from OP05 that you spent, what is it now, 400 bucks on, pretty much 90% of the cards are still the same cards you'll run, you just have to replace a few. So here's the list. Up first we have 2 OP05 Borsalino, a 7 cost 8k character that can bottom deck a 4 cost on play. This comboed with the plethora of cost reduction effects in your deck makes it so that Borsalino can bottom deck pretty much anything. It's a leader ability -1 and a Ice Age to bottom deck a 10 cost Big Bomb with Borsalino. It is just a Great Eruption and leader ability -1 cost to bottom deck a Mirror Borsalino, 7 cost Borsalino. So yeah, I would say in the Mirror, it just comes down to who runs out of Borsalinos first. So with this being still considered the best deck in the format, having at least 2 Borsalinos is probably mandatory because you're going to be facing the mirror quite often. For OP06 Tashigi, we have a new Navy Searcher in OP06. It's a blue 1 cost searcher, and she does let you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, 2 more than brand new, but you don't get to discard them. They go to the bottom of your deck. But with Tashigi, you can actually search into a brand new and play brand new. So we're back onto that searcher into searcher monkey business that we thought that maybe they were not going to go down that design path anymore after they had to ban Curly de Dawn. Was it banned? No, it was restricted to 1 copy, right? I forgot, but yeah, you'd think they'd learn, but nope, they let other colors have it now. Blue-black gets to have it. But because we run Tashigi now as a searcher, and Tashigi can't pick up 2k counter Tashigi, we don't run 2k counter Tashigi, we'll show what we replaced her with later. For OP02 Tsuru, 1 cost 2k counter that can give -2 cost on play. Great utility card overall, fits this deck perfectly. It's a Navy card too, so it's searchable. 3 OP02 Borsalino. Why 3? I'm poor, I don't have a 4th copy. But also I don't feel like you need a 4th copy. It is great into the mirror, of course, making it hard for them to KO in response, and also against Gedatsu. But with Perona now pretty rampant in the meta as well, Perona eats Borsalino up, she can just tap him anytime, so you don't get much value out of him being a blocker. But what he does is, he's a 6k blocker on your opponent's turn, and then he can't be KO'd by card effects, on your opponent's turn only. So makes him a very sticky card against anything that's not Perona. For OP03 Virgo, so this is what we replaced Tashigi with. Virgo is a Navy 2k counter. He's probably just the next best option to Tashigi because you can play him out as a 5k in like desperate situations for 5 Dawn. And his effect isn't too bad either. If you attach a Dawn to him, he can't be KO'd in battle. But truth be told, I never played him out from hand. For OP03 brand new, Same old brand new, he is a 2-cost searcher that lets you look at the top 3 cards of your deck for a navy type card, other than another brand new. And then one benefit he has over Toshigi is that brand new lets you discard the remaining cards to your trash, which fuels some of the cards that pull from trash in the deck, so it provides a lot of synergy for us, while also giving you card advantage. 2 OP04 Sabo, a 5-cost blocker with 6,000 power. What he does on play is that you get to draw 2 cards and trash 2 cards, essentially fixing your hand, getting rid of cards that you don't need in the current situation, and potentially drawing answers you might have not otherwise have had. And he also makes all your characters unable to be KO'd the turn that you play them. This is especially useful against decks that run a lot of triggers, as you may have set up a board for lethal and then they get like that lucky Onami trigger or Thunderbolt trigger that kills a character on board that didn't attack yet. What Sabo can do is if you play him out, your characters cannot be KO'd by those effects, by those trigger effects, so some good insurance to plan out your turns with. 4 OP05 Rebecca, arguably one of the most busted cards in Sakazuki. What Rebecca does is she's a blocker with 4 cost, 0 power, but what she does on play is that you can return a black character other than a Rebecca with the cost of 3 to 7 from the trash to your hand. Then you can play a cost 3 or less black character from your hand to the field rested. If you didn't catch what all that just was, she is a blocker, and then she can draw you a card from your discard, which is essentially like drawing you a card, except you can target which card you want to draw, and then you get to play a card for free from your hand, a 3 cost or less. It's rested, but you usually play something that has like a strong on-play effect, so you'll get like 90% of the value out of that card from just playing it out anyway. The perfect targets for Rebecca is usually a Hina, which we'll go over soon, or if you have nothing else, you could play like a brand new in hand to search. 4 OP05 Rob Lucci. He is a 4-drop, 6k power. On play, if you return 3 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck, you can KO a 1 cost and a 2 cost character. And then this combined with all the cost reduction we have available in the deck means that Lucci can KO pretty much anything in the mid game. He's the mid game king, and he still has an aggressive stat line at 4 cost 6k, same as the vanilla, so great card overall. Next up is 4 OP06 Gecko Moria, a new card in the deck. This is, we have a top end now that is not 10 cost Kaido that lets you draw cards or more 7 cost Borsalinos. So what Gecko Moria can do is on play, you can pick a 4 cost or less or a 2 cost or less from your trash, and then you can play 1 rested and 1 active, essentially giving you 3 bodies the turn you play him for 8 Dawn, and he's a 9k body himself. You can do a lot of nasty combos with Gecko Moria in a Sakazuki deck. Since we do run a lot of cost reduction effects that are in the 2 or lower range, you can bring out cards like Helmeppo or Tsudu out to give something -2 or 3 cost. Then you can play a Lucci to KO it, or you could play a Borsalino out as an emergency blocker, and then you can play brand new rested to draw you like a 2k counter or something. You can even play Rebecca as the active component for Gecko Moria, and then you can draw out like a Hina from trash and play it on field, and then Helmblaze something, since you still have 2 Adon left over if you're at 10. So yeah, just a lot of versatility there with this card. For starter deck 6, Hina. Hina is a 3 cost 5k. On play, give a character -4 cost during this turn. You'll sometimes hardcast her from hand if you need like an emergency -4 cost, but more often than not, you'll cycle Hina out and then play her out from a Rebecca, or even from Gecko Moria if you really need to, in an emergency situation. We run 1 starter deck 6 Helmeppo. Sometimes I want -3 instead of -2, and what Helmeppo does is that he gives -3 cost to a character, and then he can be played out from Gecko Moria, so just an option when I need 1 extra cost that Tsudu cannot provide me. And since I can cycle my deck, 70% of my deck, usually more often than not, have Helmeppo and trash already, so I felt like 1 copy is enough. 4 OP05 Helmblaze, another amazing card in the Sakazuki package. For 2 Dawn, you can give a leader or character plus 3k, already making it worth the cost of the card, because you're paying 2 Dawn to give 3k to something that you could just attach 2 Dawn to. And then what you can do after that is you can bottom deck a 2 cost or less character, and as we've repeated many times before, we have many ways to reduce the cost of characters, so this can hit pretty big characters. And then you give something plus 1k more power than you use Dawn for anyway at the end, so it is quite insane the value you can get out of Helmblaze. And it also has a trigger that lets you bounce a 3 cost back to their owner's hand, which, yeah, you could find some application for that. You could bounce even your own searchers back to your hand if you really want, but It's the main effect that makes this card good. 2 OP02 Ice Age. 1 cost event that gives -5 cost to any character on the board. Opponent's character, if that matters. I don't know if you'll ever use it on yourself, but this makes it so that a lot of your cost thresholds for your KO effects or your bottom deck effects are easily achieved. Makes it so you can bottom deck a 10 cost Big Mom with Borsalino and your leader ability plus Ice Age. Also has a trigger that KOs a 3 cost or less on board, so just useful all around. 4 starter deck 6 Great Eruption, a 1 cost event that lets you draw a card, so it replaces itself for 1 Dawn. Then you can give a character -2 cost. Really great for just giving something -2 cost to meet thresholds, and it replaces itself so you're not losing anything. You're losing 1 Dawn, but it's well worth the price. Also has a trigger that lets you make your opponent trash a card from their hand. So if you don't need the cost reduction at whatever point you trigger it, just make them discard a card. Could be like a counter that they might have needed to save themselves. For opening hands, you just really want Tashigi or Brand New, to be honest. There's 2 searchers in the deck now and they search for each other. You'll rarely not find the cards you need, along with your leader ability cycling. So pretty much this is all you need to get started. But past that, actually, 1 second. Borsalino is probably your next best bet after that. Probably the best thing to play on your 4 Dawn turn if you don't have to remove anything on board with the Houndblaze or anything. Because Borsalino cannot be answered by Poly, cannot be answered by Gidatsu, cannot be answered by an enemy Lucci. So yeah, sticky blocker to have out on board that doesn't give your opponent value. But other than that, I'd have to say everything else just depends on your opponent's board state from that point on. The strengths of the deck are consistency. As we mentioned before, I don't know how true that statistic is. I didn't do the math myself, but you see 70% of your deck, you'll find the answers you need to most situations. Through the 2 searchers we run and your leader ability cycling and Sabo fixing your hand. It is why Sakazuki is considered one of the best decks in the format. Recursion. So you'll fill your discard quite a bit, and then you will recur a lot of those cards with cards like Rebecca and Gecko Moria. Cards in your discard are not the last time you'll ever see that card out in play. Essentially making your discard kind of like an extension of your hand, if you can think about it that way. Value machine. So what makes Sakazuki also really strong is that even though he sounds like he'd be a control deck, he does pump out a lot of damage with cards like Houndblaze and the searchers he plays. A Houndblaze on a Brand New plus a Dawn makes him a 7k attacker. Houndblaze on a Tashigi makes her a 5k swing. Houndblaze on your leader makes it an 8k swing. And then your removal cards like Lucci and Borsalino are also big attackers themselves at 8k and 6k. Even cost reduction cards like Hina are a 5k swing the turn after you play her anyway. So you do a surprising amount of aggro along with removal in this deck. The weaknesses of the deck are yellow. So if Sakazuki's strengths are mid-game removal and aggression, yellow completely excels in the opposite of that, in that they play big characters and they heal, making it really hard for Sakazuki to do what Sakazuki likes to do. Low roll. There are chances that in some games the cards that we need are in the 30% we don't see, and with a Sakazuki deck, the odds of you coming back from a low roll are a lot lower than they are with other decks. I'd say a low roll game for Sakazuki probably feels worse than like a deck like Purple Luffy, where you can play any 4 cost or 5 cost in your deck no matter what it is, even if you don't find a poly. But with Sakazuki, if you're drawing like all your Hinas and all your Sudus with none of your KO effects, you're just dropping like a vanilla 3-5 at that point, and that doesn't feel like as strong as a tempo play that can like tide you over until you can find answers. Sakazuki sometimes cannot make lemonade out of those lemons that he gets. So that is Sakazuki in OP06. All we really changed is the 2k counter we run. We run Tashigi over Hina, the 3 cost Hina. We run Gecko Moria instead of more Borsalinos and 10 cost Kaido. But everything else pretty much the same. So if you know how to play Sakazuki in 05, you'll feel right at home in 06. He's still pretty up there, probably still the best deck in the format, but we'll have to see. Because results did surprise me in the English version of the game where Purple Luffy took a bunch of tournaments, so we'll have to see how we do in OP06 out on the West. But for now, here is some gameplay. We have Sakazuki versus Enel. Oh, that's what my name is, NL. I think we keep this. This isn't my joke, I stole it from one of my comments, I admit it. Okay, Tashigi out. Let's take Hound Blaze. Probably not Hound Blaze that we should have taken, but oh well. Let's cycle out Rebecca. Pass. Shooter. Should I find Ohm? Holy? One of those two. I'm gonna have to assume. Do I need Ice Age? Kind of a dead card for now, but then I only have one other copy in my deck. I think it's okay to keep Ice Age. Okay, there's a Holy. We're gonna see Ohm next turn for sure. Good thing we have a Lucci for that. And we're at 3, you can't really do much. Let's cycle out Forza. Okay, we really have nothing to do. Make them take 2 life. Shigi 5. They took leader 5, they'll take this. They just want any triggers they can get. There's Shirahoshi. Maybe we cycle out the Gecko. Yeah, we're still 3 turns away from that. Alright, we'll pass. Pretty sure Ohm is coming. I might need to Ice Age to get rid of the Ohm. 2k at Tashig. Sure. Leader 5 at us, we'll take that one. Just do it already. Attack us for 5 and then play Ohm. I already know. Oh, hardcast Holy. He tricked me. Then he won't attack us because he has Gadatsu in hand. Oh no, he will attack us. He tricked me again. Can you believe this guy? Alright, do we have to worry about Shura at all? I don't think we do. Let's cycle out one Gecko. Okay, down leader, attack Shura for 6, -1 to Holy. Then we'll kill with Lucci. Okay, and Lucci out. Return. Which one do I want to return? Forza. Go Holy. Pass. I'm at 7 next turn. It's probably a Sabo turn. Sabo brand new. Sounds good. Then Gecko probably plays Rebecca. And I'll try to get this brand new in the discard too. We'll swing at us for 7. I think we can take one more. Great Eruption, we'll keep it in hand. We're probably going to need it to remove. They're big guys coming soon. 4 is for an Ohm, right? Do it now. Oh, Sanji. Tricked me again, this guy. Keeps tricking me. Keeps tricking me, and then I keep falling for it. Do leader 5, -1 to Sanji. They block. Okay, Lucci 6. They could just take this. They're free to take it. He took it. Shirahoshi, come on! 3 Shirahoshis. So that means 8 cost Katakuris coming next turn. Most likely. Got rid of a Yamato too. How good is your hand? Okay, brand new. I don't know, take more Hound Blazes. And then we'll play Sabo. Another Sabo would be nice. We could play Lucci from discard, so I'll get rid of him. I guess we don't need this many Hound Blazes. We'll pass. So 8 cat puts Shiroshi on top, and then that's their turn, right? I hope. I hope. Ooh, Dawn Leader attacks us for 6. Oh, Lucci for 6. Counter for 2. That gives us something to play with Yakumoria. 7 cost Enel. 7k add to Lucci. I am out of counter. Because my hand is all events. Great. Grape. Okay, we can do leader 5. -1 cost to Enel. He's 6, I need to get him to 2. Okay, they use their leader ability. I have to think this through, hold on. I guess I could use Sabo to try to kill him twice. That's 2 Great Eruptions. Now I get the Hina. Oh well. The Great Eruption buff bottom deck. He already uses leader ability too, so might just let him, yeah, go. Okay, and then Sabo, 9. It took, and then they're gonna Yamato next turn, so we can play another Sabo right now. Get rid of Uchi and Hina. We'll cycle 2. Should I cycle? No, I like my hand. No, let's cycle the brand new. Hated my hand actually. We'll pass. 11 cards in hand. That's crazy. But yeah, even our brand new is safe from Yamato right now, so that's good. Either way, he needs to heal, or else he's dead. How does he not have a way to heal with 11 cards in hand? Amaru to tap our brand new. Huh. AK at Sabo. I'm gonna play 8 cost Katakuri. We let this go. 8 cat put Shiraho. Yep, 8 cat Shiraho on top. If I want to play Gecko Moria, I can Lucci. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Leader 5, -1 cost to Katakuri. Took Shiroshi trigger. Then we'll do Sabo 7. They'll have to burn 2 cards, or they might have another way to heal, actually. I have to grind them out. Huh. But we'll get rid of the Katakuri for now at least, and we'll develop a Gecko. Okay. So Ice Age, Katakuri, Gecko Borea, Lucci out, and then the second one is gonna be a brand new. Activate Lucci first, just so I don't mess anything up. And return, kill one guy. Brand new finds Borsellino, that will help. Sabo 7. Burn 2 cards to save the last life, or they have a Yamato in hand. Nice, we burned 4k counter, nice. I said nice twice, that's so lame, cut that part out, cut the second nice out. Make it so I only said one nice. Do we have Rebecca Hina? They have -4 cost access, there's Yamato. Those are brand new. Heals. Now they're back at 2. I need to defend myself. 6k, could be going in at brand new, okay. What's the guaranteed kill? How do I get rid of Yamato? I don't have enough cost reduction. 4 brings 5, leader brings to 4. Yeah, not enough. Oops. Oops. We'll play Tashigi, look for something. Almepo? 3, 7. Yeah. Almepo saved me. Right? 3, 7, leader makes 8, brings Yamato, and then I can Helmblaze. Yeah, we'll play Helmepo first. And Rebecca. Hina. Okay. And Helmblaze. Off leader, bottom deck. Luigi 7. Took that. I don't know, Sabo 6. I don't think we need a blocker at this point. Or do we? Leader 2. Leader 8. 4. Oh, wait, did he use his leader ability? I wasn't paying attention. Discarded Bedge. He defended everything, right? Okay, let's cycle out. Borsellino. Pass. I could be wrong. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, to be honest. Oops. I was looking at my board only. Okay, there's Yamato. Does kill Hina. 6k at me. Sabo. Lucci will counter 2. Okay, I have cost reduction. I don't have removal. We'll cycle out a Sudu. Play out brand new. I guess we go for the stall game. Just play blockers and ping at him. So Lucci 7. Took, shooter trigger. At least we still have 2 lives, so I do feel like a nice buffer. Ooh, 7 cost Enel does throw a wrench into some things. We'll attack with Enel for 9. Or Gecko for 9. We got rid of like what? Katakuri and 2 Yamato so far. Okay, they took the 9k. They discarded the Enel. Leader 8. Maybe another 4K here. Then we'll just drop Borsa and then we don't swing with Sabo, I don't think. Oh, they did take though. I could go 10k Sabo. Do I die if it doesn't go through? If it doesn't go through, what does he have? Amaru on my Rebecca. Yeah, I'd probably die if it doesn't go through. But why would he take though? To bait me? How many 2Ks does he have left? No, he probably still has a bunch of 2Ks left actually. We'll play Borsa. We'll play it safe. Yeah, we're not in danger of dying, so no need to go all in like that, I don't think. And it pads out my video, so longer video for you guys. But also coincidentally, that was probably the right thing to do. Or if I'm wrong, let me know. I know games take forever. They did have an Amaru, they tap our Borsa. They go for game though? No, I have 2 blockers up still. The Amaru, the Shirahoshi, tap our Rebecca. Okay, it's scary because I do only have 1 Sudo as counter in hand. My saving grace is I did not attack with Sabo, so I'm glad I didn't. Okay, shoot us 6. I'll just counter that, get it out of the way. You could reject the Sabo. Sabo 9 at Gecko. Okay, I can block this. That gives away that I don't have any counter though. But yeah, he'll just do 4 Dawn on leader to kill Gomoria, if he still wants to do that. He doesn't have enough to make 3 attacks. Because Shiroshi has 0 power. Okay, they do kill Rebecca for free. They can get us to 0. But yeah, since they didn't heal, I think we have it in the game. In the bag. What does in the game mean? Tell me what it means, Doug Dagnabbit. 6k at Borsabino, he die. They can do 7 at Lucci. Or just drop a blocker. Drop the blocker. It will cycle out Hina. Well, I think we just split. Right? So Gecko 9. They block Sanji. But they can counter this somehow. No, I just do 9-9. Okay, they do counter. This is easy math now. 9. Easy math. Easy math. They block. Here's another 9. Nice, we got it. Whew, that was pretty hard. Okay, bye. Saka versus Nami. I think I lose this, but let's go first. We'll play Tashigi. Let's take brand new, I guess. We'll pass. I don't know, maybe I should have taken the Houndblaze to swing for higher numbers. Okay, they pass. We'll play a brand new. Let's take Virgo. Leader 6. I forgot to cycle last turn too, but I don't think it would have mattered. Okay, maybe I ditched the brand new. I'll ditch the Sudo. And the counter 2 will cycle Sudo. Pass. Yeah, I don't think I can aggro him down in time. Peel off. They're at 36. Pass. Cycle out Hina. Echo Borea. I guess we'll Sabo this turn, so leader 5. I guess I should have played him first to make my weenies immune, but I don't think blue runs any KO effects off trigger. Only bottom deck or bounce. Okay, they counter 1. Sabo. Get rid of Helmeppo and I guess brand new in the end. We'll pass. Try to swing for like a bunch of 7s next turn. Then we'll drop Gecko after that. They pass, okay. So Sabo 7. But they left all this Dawn up for defense, so probably none of these are gonna get through. We'll see though. There's a 4K. Get on leader, swing 7. Okay, white snake, and then the 2K. Maybe I should have just played 7 cost Borsa if they left all that Dawn up, because yeah, I should have known like none of these are gonna go through. Yeah, I'll play Lucci instead, just to set up for next turn. That was dumb of me. I should have played Borsalino. That would have wasted his like 6 Dawn open turn. Oh, but then he could have just left this turn open for Dawn. I don't know. Yeah, I think it would still would have been better to play Borsalino last turn. I barely have any experience with this matchup too, so that might be why as well. Okay, 30 cards. We're both at 30. Maybe I'll mill myself before they do, just to show dominance, even though I don't win that way. Just to show them I can do it. Okay, swinging 8, 7. At Sabo will counter 2. Maybe I should use my Virgos. I don't know if I need the cost reduction. What are they going to do? Play Zeph? Or anything in 06 that I don't know about? Okay, Boogie. Oogie searches for nothing. Okay, 1 Dawn that I didn't have to worry about. Okay, what did they do? Brick Fisted our Lucci back to hand, so yeah, should have played Borsa. Well, let's just get a bunch of attackers out with Gecko then. So we have 1 Dawn to spare, we'll do leader 5, and then Sabo 7. What do I bring back? Maybe Hina brand new? Okay, they took our 5. Sabo 7? They'll, I don't know, All-Stars this? Or what is it called? Deathwink? Or just counter for 4, Love Beam. Okie dokie. 8 cost Gecko, bring back active Hina, rested brand new. I guess I should have brought back Rebecca and then brought back the Hina. But no, there's no but. I messed up there. Okay, we'll activate Hina for fun. Let's take a Hound Blaze. We'll pass. Yeah, I'm down 1 blocker than I normally would have had. Because I'm dumb. But good thing is they're still at 20-ish. They're not in the 10s, the teens. But they are at full life. 4 life, not full. They took 1. Alright, let's get some Hound Blaze value next turn. They could just leave this 9 Dawn open. I have a feeling they are. Oh, nope. 6k? 7k into Sabo? Or into brand new? 7k, I can defend that. Oh, nope. 2 Dawn for... Is there a card that involves Dawn on leader that I don't know about? Guess we'll see. Okay, let's see. Hound Blaze. We'll buff brand new bottom deck Kaya. Here's a 7. A White Snake and then a 2k. Desert Spada. What does White Snake even do? Up to one of your leader or characters gains plus 1k, then you draw a card. Okay. And that's for the whole turn, so there's 6k for the whole turn. Okay, we'll do that again. Hound Blaze, bottom deck Buggy. So if you're 6k, how about 8? 8 Giant Gavel. So if you're 6k, how about 8? From Sabo. Oh, they're at 3 life. They took a life somewhere there. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, another Giant Gavel. 1 card in hand. Guess we'll swing for 8. Leader. Hopefully they take this one. No, Deathwink. Okay, they're in the teens now. Gecko Borea, bring them to 2. Okay, 2 life. I have a full board. We'll see if it's enough. They are at 19. Right, they Kayed 16. Worst case scenario is that they can counter and deck themselves out before I can kill them next turn. But that's always the worst case scenario against Nami, actually, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Brick Fist bounce Kaya back. Okay, they're at 14 now. Let's see, what's 6 Dawn up? Can they mill 14-ish cards? Probably 12. They're gonna play something else this turn, right? 2 cards in hand. Maybe we have a good chance of winning, actually. Mr. 1, okay. That can only bring stuff to counter with. 14 cards. Yeah, I don't think there's a way he can win. This might be foreshadowing. Yeah, it would be really embarrassing if I lose at this point after saying that. 5k at Brandu. Brandu can die. Right, 2 life, I have 4 attackers. Maybe 5 if I need Tashigi. If I let it pass 1 turn and develop a Gecko Moria, does that lose me the game? I haven't been cycling too. Oops. Oops. Okay, Sabo 7. Might need Tashigi after all for the last hit. So let's not overcommit Dawn. Just get them to use their counters. Event counters. Which is what this 7k should do. Maybe I should just do minimum swings, actually. Yeah, I should have done minimum swings. Each hit is going to take a card out of life or hand. If I'm assuming they're all event counters and not 1k or 2k counters, that is. Do Gecko 9. I think I'll use 2 cards or a Death Wink. 2 events, please. Just so I don't have to account for them. And if he takes, we'll just go all in later. Okay, 1k counter, and then what did that do? They Death Winked, Rubber Band Death Wink, and they countered somehow. Drew 2 cards. Okay, so I still need to math this out. 1 Dawn is for a Rubber Band, right? So if I do 7, I force him to, not Rubber Band, Giant Gavel. So force him to Giant Gavel. If he has it. He might not have it. But he can't win this turn at least. So I don't have to worry. For now, they took, okay, that is a leader. Leader for 12? Giant Gavel is 4, 2k, yeah. I think we have a good chance of winning here. Because I need Giant Gavel and 2k counters in hand. Which I don't think they are, I think they're events. Yep. No Giant Gavel either, nice, okay. 11 cards, that wasn't as scary as I thought it would be. But maybe he got unlucky, I don't know. Bye. Sakazuki versus Perona while I'm eating some Bin Bin crackers. We'll go second. I think we're unfavored in this matchup, but we'll keep this, try to make it work. Hope my snacking isn't too loud. Just trying to show you guys that just like you, I eat snacks. But who doesn't eat snacks? Shut up. We'll play Tashigi. Take a Helmblaze. We'll pass. We have 2 Luchis on the bottom of our deck. 6k at Tashigi. Maybe Lucy isn't even good in this matchup because he's 4 cost and Perona can rest 4 cost. Sorry, let me finish my food. We could Rebecca back the Tsudu. Then they just tap it and kill her. This sucks. I have nothing to do. Let's cycle then. Rebecca out. We get another Rebecca in return. Okay, we'll do leader 5. A block with Rosinante. Guess we'll just take back his Sudu. Oh, I can't. Frick! She's 3 to 7. Sudu is 1 cost. So I had nothing to take back. So Rebecca's just gonna die for nothing. I'll lose out on 1k counter in hand. You tap her and then just attack into her. Couldn't even get something out of discard with her. Me misplay. Okay, there's Kuzan. We can get rid of that guy. Bye bye, Rebecca. Now I get the Hina. What a ass, this game. Okay, Hina onto Kuzan. Blaze, buff, bottom deck. Here, have 9. Look, we will cycle out Eruption. Pass. Dang it, I have another cracker and I kind of want to eat it, but I'll wait for the game to be over. Okay, Kuzan out. Tap our Hina. 8k at her? 7k, 8k? 8k it is. Yeah, a lot of our cards can just be tapped by Perona. Okay, now I wish I had the Great Eruption. We use Sudu, but let's cycle first. Tashigi could find us something. Find me something, Tashigi. Hina? Or I could do Borsa. Borsa. Borsa cannot be tapped. Leader 5 -1 to Kuzan. Counter 1, Borsa. Bottom deck Kuzan. Borsa cannot be tapped. Because he's 7 cost. So Gecko's coming up for sure. When we Luchi the board, we'll have to hope. Probably not. We're going to play Sabo next turn. There's Gecko. 2 blockers out. We can kill the small blocker at least. But never mind, they tap our Tashigi. I can still attack into him anyway. 6k into Tashigi. Oh, now I can kill Big Borsa. Or Big Gecko. Sorry, I'm Big Borsa. Okay, bottom decking bypasses Rosinante. How do we do this? Ice Ages makes him a 3. Leader makes him a 2. Then I have Dawn for Sabo as well. I play Sabo out first. Let's get rid of the Shigi, and I still think I need Lucci. Do I? Maybe not. Alright, need 3 Dawn for this, so I have 2 Dawn left over. We'll do 7k at Rosinante, I guess. -1 cost to Gecko. They block Borsa, counter 2. I'll just kill Borsalino. Okay, Ice Age. Gecko. Blaze, buff, bottom deck. Kill Borsalino for 11. Oh, they tapped Rosinante to save him. I forgot he could do that. But got rid of Gecko. Still kept my guy on board. Could have cycled last turn, but I think I need the 2Ks. And I haven't taken any life yet. Okay, they attack us for 5, we'll take 1. Like he could read my mind. 5k from Borsa. Okay, so Doflamingo is coming out for sure. We'll just take this. And cost Dofalabingo. Dofalabingus, there he is. Alright, let's cycle out of Virgo. Ooh, 8 cost Gecko. What can we bring out? Blocker, and that's it. We actually don't have anything we can play for the second part of his effect. That is... sucks. That is sucks. That is okay, I guess. Gecko. Yeah, Borsa. Black character, right? I can play any color. That's so good. Okay, Tashigi then. Wow. Even I am surprised. Blaze. We have 2 Dawn. We'll attack Borsa for 8. Hope they don't have another 10 cost Doflamingo. They counter for 3. We'll pass. Oh, we're dead here, huh? They tap our Borsa and then they just split. Whoops. Otsuru. Okay, they're gonna kill our Borsalino instead. Okay, so he is a 4 cost now. Ryuma kills him. Doflamingo attacks into Sabo. So 4 cost Kuzan too. I don't think I can clear this board. Okay, leader swings 6 into Sabo, will counter 2. And then Doflamingo will let him die. That's their turn, right? We do get another Moria though. Okay. So I do need to cycle out my Tsudu. Do I? Oh, I have a Tsudu there already, so I don't need to cycle it out. Can I bring Doflamingo into Houndblaze range? Tina's 4. No, I don't have enough. Well, I do have enough, but I don't want to use Tsudu for that. Maybe we'll swing leader 5. Or no, it should be 6, right? No, 5. 6? 6. -2 Kuzan. They block Borsa. Or 1. Then we'll do Gecko Moria 9k into Borsa. Or can I kill Doflamingo? Let's just get the safe one out of the way. Okay, he dies. Then I need to Great Eruption the Ryuma. Gecko. So Lucci out. And then Tsudu. Tsudu first onto Kuzan. And Lucci kills the 2 guys. You 2 guys. Those are Tsudu, and then since they can tap our Borsa, might as well attack with them. Let's cycle out a Houndblaze too. Okay, Borsa 5. Took. Whew. Okay, we'll pass. I don't think we died just yet, I hope. There's baby 5. Maybe find another 10 Dofi. Rosinante blocker. Okay, I can Houndblaze that, and maybe I can kill Doflamingo with Gecko Moria. Or honestly, if I have two 9k bodies out, I should just go for lethal. The tap or Lucci? Yeah, he's not gonna go for life, I don't think. 11k at Gecko, huh? 12 at Gecko? And then what else can they do? 11. We're fine with that, so we'll counter this for 4. He goes 11 Gecko, or Lucci lives. Oh, 6, 7, 7 at Lucci. Shoot. Okay, he dies. And they'll play Borsalino? Yep. I can bring back Hina. Do I have a Hina? Yes. That bottom deck's Borsa. So Rebecca into Hina. Hina out. -4 to Borsa. Houndblaze buff Moria. Bottom deck Borsalino. I'm 12 to 10. You just guarantee it, or should I just go for game? We do 9, 9, 12. Let's be safe. Oh no, he disconnects. Yeah, I guess it was futile for him. We got it. Nice. Bye.
Car D Kaizoku.